Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map. Today I would like to share with you my Aura Soma signature and explain to you how you can also check it for yourself. Even if you do not have the tarot of Aura Soma, maybe you can find online the images that correspond to you numerologically. There is also a application, Aura Soma application, which you can get. There is a free version and a full version, and if you have a full version, there is also a numerological consultation. So you can put, so I'm going to put my date of birth, which is 29 November 1975, and this is what it shows. So the life path number, that's just the basic one. So I'm an 8, and here in Aura Soma is perceived specifically as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, or 4 plus 4. So in a way, we can see that an 8, this is like my card, the color would be blue and yellow. So if we just go via simple the Western understanding of chakra colors correspondences, that would be blue, so the throat chakra, and yellow as a solar plexus. So in a way, a powerful expression of truth, or truthful expression of power. Who knows? One of those many explanations of these colors. I'm not going to spend hours explaining this now. I just wanted to show you and encourage you to check for yourself if you resonate with this or not. So this is 8. So so you add your date of birth all together, and mine comes to 35, which 5 plus 3 comes to 8. I will write the formula in the box below so you can check it out. And this is, you can check it in the normal tarot deck as well. And the Aura Soma is just cool because it's got additional information via color. If I think of the 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, so a repetitive motion of 2, we hit the High Priestess, which is all blue. So again, the expression and the communication of the sacred knowledge. And blue also we can connect to speaking of divine will, and recognizing this divine will and knowing how to express it. So it's not threatening to anyone, or it's not overpowering. It's just balanced. So this would be the High Priestess, and as you know, in Aura Soma Tarot there is 2 sets of major arcanas, and if you want to know why that is, well, the first one, it's called Outward, and this is like a normal tarot, normal tarot, like traditional tarot idea of traditional tarot arcanas, major arcanas, and that means the potential which we are here to fulfill. So then you have the High Priestess return, and that basically means your fulfilled potential, or something that you have already achieved. And I loved using them together as a, the full deck, just because when you pull this one, you know that you're doing the High Priestess quite well. When you pull this one, you know that you can still learn or incorporate some of the High Priestess energy into your life and work on her energy a little bit more. So that's the return High Priestess, which is 18. So again, to do with 8. And the color is like pale pink and red. So here we have the incorporated heart chakra also, and the base chakra, which is amazing because that's strong roots. And whoever thinks of spirituality as being all up there, I think it's heavily mistaken, because we have bodies for a reason, and our bodies are amazing spiritual machines and have to be incorporated and used for channeling spiritual energy. So this is shown beautifully here, where the High Priestess becomes a tree, and obviously she's got strong roots here and the branches reaching up to the heavens. If I think of 4 and 4, you know, the 4 is the Emperor. So again, the yellow and gold here. Gold is a beautiful color, and Aura Soma has another chakra called like a golden chakra, or true aura, and it's below the solar plexus chakra, and apparently that's where the first cell, you know, like when you have been conceived, that's the first cell starts in the true aura. So it's quite a powerful chakra, and whenever you can connect and reconnect with its energy, you apparently feel recharged, and you can, like, you know, recharge your own battery in a way. So that's interesting that Emperor comes up as this the color of this chakra too. So the Emperor as the 444. You can also check 44 as the 7 of Cups, which is a beautiful pale violet and pale blue. So we're going kind of higher right now, and that's the angelic guidance. And 7 of Cups, like 7 chakras, you know, that we always feel guided, and about our inner intuition as well, and connecting to the higher will within. And the 2s could also be the Fool, a return of the Fool. Here's the fulfilled Fool. And again, yellow and pale pink, so like moving from the heart, you know, and following your intuition without fear of failing or falling. And as Justice was my 8, was my life path number, this is the return Justice. It's well balanced, it's clear and turquoise, and clear has obviously a lot of clarity in it. It's like the one of the most potent colors in Aura Soma, despite it being clear and having no color, but in a way it includes all the colors too. And turquoise is this clear, true expression, which you can gain when you gain deeper understanding of how reality works, and when you strive for balance within all your systems, not just spiritual. So that's very interesting how you can play with these cards. You could also pull, for example, your date of birth, month of birth, and add your year when you were born. So I added 1975, which is 22. So you can do 22, or you can do 4. So you can add it to a single digit or stay with 2. The yellow is repetitive, so it's interesting how many of the solar plexus chakra stuff is coming back. And then my 29 is a day of birth, that's 8 of Wands, and that's red and blue, but red over blue. So red usually is on the base, as a base chakra. Here they switched, so in a way this, you know, manifested expression of truth. And that's 8 of Wands, so we know that it's usually in traditional tarot is the fast movement, and here is the connection between matter and spirit. And then 11 is my month, November, and that's strength outward. So here, clear and hard, pale rose. So the clarity, and when you move from the heart, usually you unite it, you know, you feel your body and your spirit. So that's very interesting and colorful and beautiful way to play. And I hope you can incorporate colors into the tarot readings. Why not? In this book, Aura Soma source book, we can always check about more information, you know, more information about the bottles. So they show you also the similar bottles, what it shakes to, similar hints and hues. And this bottle 8 is called Anubis, and it's a bottle related to communication of knowledge and the joy of peace. Often here it helps resolve feelings of guilt from previous lives of also, particularly those that took place in the Middle East. And what was interesting, at some point I had a reading done, and the Middle East came up as part of my past lives. Obviously, Anubis was the Egyptian god, and he guards. I said, like, he looks a little bit like a dog. He guards the gates, threshold to the other world. And there's a lot of information here in this book, so you can always get it. I also wanted to show you 3 new wands which I made on the Piscean new moon, which happened like this weekend. So this has quite a happy vibe. It's got beautiful phantom included quartz, and I just painted some yellow, pink and turquoise colors on it, and it can be worn in a longer, just like normal, or you can shorten it up in the back and wear it short, like I wear them sometimes quite short at the chest. Another one, I call it Little Helper, just because the quartz is so beautiful. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. It's quite hard to see, but it looks, it's an illusion, but it looks like there is a little person standing, like person of light standing in this quartz, and it's got some chlorite and iron inclusion, so it's 2 different. And I added feathers of frogmouth, which is shape-shifting bird, and this little tool. I think it will look cool worn short. So if we didn't have this one, it would be just like, the camera is skew. I cannot work it out, but in any way, it's just yeah, it's like this. And then there is another one which is already reserved, but I call it Wise Owl, and it comes with owl feather and 2 quartz points, and this one also can be worn short or longer. And what I like about my wands is that they light, so even like you can wear them whole day and you don't feel, like if the jewelry is too heavy. I personally don't like to wear it because I always feel like something, after wearing it for an hour, you feel like something is just weighing you down. So I'm really paying attention to making wands that are quite light wear, so you don't feel them. And there's one more tool with this amazing chlorite quartz. It's really gorgeous, and it also has some rutiles in it, so like angel hairs. It's really good quality quartz, got the timeling, and here at the other end it's ruby zoisite, so it's also like a heart chakra cleansing, clearing, healing energy, very Pisces-like in a way. I could add a feather to it if somebody would like it. I sometimes use simple tools, so I don't always want to wear feathers or add feathers, but I have a lot of feathers. So if somebody loves feathers, I can add a feather to that, just somewhere at the back. But it's got this cute like way pointer, so I always go like, it always shows the way. So these 3 tools are still on sale. I'm off to Thailand on Saturday. So I thought I'm not going to make any more wands, but on this Piscean moon, I really felt creative and I wanted to do something. I am taking my Aura Soma deck with me to Thailand. A little bit of a bummer because it's so heavy, but I cannot go without it right now because I really want to learn it more. And I keep, learning about this system. So I kind of went through all the chakras, all the colors, how they see, and the energetic anatomy, and so on and so forth. And it's fascinating. It's fascinating, and also the application, which I showed you, it's quite cool because you can do a consultation for yourself there as well. Well, I hope it helps and it's inspiring, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.